Hi Sparkles, and welcome back to Intuitive Wisdom. This is a special bonus episode, and today I want to share some personal reflections I've been sitting with this month. As many of you know, I recently recorded my monthly Insights episode. It came out last week with my wonderful co-host Christina, and after the conversation ended, I found myself continuing to think about many of the themes we discussed. Growth, satisfaction, attunement, boundaries, expansion, all the good things, and what it means to be aligned in life. But as I reflected, something else became clear. These aren't just personal development concepts, they're home energy concepts. Because the spaces we live in reflect what we're available to receive, what we're focused on, and how we experience our lives. So today I want to explore that connection with you, because your home may be supporting your growth more than you realize, or it may be quietly asking for your attention. Here we go. All right, Sparkles, one of the things we talked about in that June Insights episode was growth happens before we see it. I mentioned how I had learned to flip. What I had learned as a kid was seeing is believing, right? If you don't see it, it doesn't exist, is what I heard over and over again. But I've come to learn that the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So in the example I gave in the Insights episode, I said yes to having a podcast audit, to having somebody review my podcast, review Intuitive Wisdom, and see how I can make the show better, what was going well, what could be better. And in that, I learned that Intuitive Wisdom is now in the top 10% globally. What a beautiful surprise, right? So how much growth can be happening before we even realize it? I wasn't checking rankings every day. I wasn't obsessing over the numbers. I was simply showing up, recording episodes, following my curiosity and intuition, having conversations, trusting the process, and growth was happening behind the scenes, right? And I think our homes work this way too. Many people assume that if they don't immediately feel different after making changes in their space, then nothing is happening, right? They don't see it right away. But energy works quietly, subtly, and beneath the surface. Sometimes your home is supporting healing, rest, clarity, expansion long before you recognize the shift, right? We help to shift that energy towards who you are becoming, setting that intention, trusting what's happening, even when we can't see all the evidence yet. For my clients looking for more abundance, prosperity, and opportunities, the front door or entryway of the home often comes up. This is not only where we or guests enter the home, it's where energy and abundance do too. When is the last time you swept the cobwebs off the front steps? And yes, I am pointing finger at myself too. Or put away things in the front entryway. Is it a welcoming space, reflecting that you are ready for new opportunities, ready for that abundance? All right, what frequency are we living in? Another reflection I've been carrying around is this idea of satisfaction, of joy, as a generator, satisfaction is really hitting that note. So we'll go with it. Satisfaction as an energetic frequency. So not giving up on your dreams, but genuine appreciation for what is already working. So often we're taught to focus on fixing, right? Improving, achieving, optimizing, pushing. That's what it feels like. But appreciation changes our relationship with life. And appreciation changes our relationship with our homes, with our workspaces. So what if instead of seeing your home as something that isn't good enough or that's just a pit stop at the end of your day, you start noticing what's already supporting you? The bed that helps you rest, the chair where you drink your coffee or tea. I'm on team tea. The window that lets in morning light, the room that holds your creativity. Appreciation is the highest frequency along with unconditional love, and it creates connection. You've surely heard of misery loves company on creating a downward spiral. Well, the same is true for appreciation and creating a positive spiral. Once you start noticing and naming things you appreciate, you'll find the list could go on forever. This exercise for me never gets old. I think I learned it first from Abraham Hicks, who calls it a rampage of appreciation. Hi, Sparkles. Before we get back to today's episode, I wanted to share a few resources that can support you on your journey. If you've ever wondered whether the energy of your home could be affecting your mood, clarity, intuition, or overall well-being, I've created a free interactive quiz. In just a few minutes, you'll discover your home energy type and receive personalized guidance to help create more peace, alignment, and delicious ease in your home and life. If you're ready to go deeper, I offer home frequency reset sessions where I clear energetic clutter and realign the energy of the space so it feels more calm, supportive, and aligned with the life you want to create. You can learn more about the quiz, my home frequency reset services, and book a session by visiting my website at deliciousease.com. And if you're looking for even more inspiration, be sure to pick up a copy of my book, Make Ease Your Vibe. It's filled with practical tools, reflections, and insights to help you create more ease, trust yourself more deeply, and live with greater intention. You can find Make Ease Your Vibe on Amazon in both paperback and Kindle versions. You deserve to feel seen, supported, and inspired. Now let's get back to today's episode. So this is why we often look at creating a positive, energetic anchor in your space. One that raises your vibration and keeps the good vibes rolling. Maybe you have a shell that reminds you of a beach vacation you're saving up for, or a memento from your favorite aunt who always makes you laugh. Something that you look at it and you can energetically feel that lift, right? Or feel a smile come across your face. That's a much better way to walk through the rest of your day, with that little lift, little glow up, as we're calling it this summer. All right, protecting your peace and recognizing opportunities. Another thing I've been reflecting on is energetic protection. In the past, when we've talked about energetic boundaries, we talk about the importance of protecting your energy. Except this month in the Insights episode, we've thought about how we might be being too careful. If you're looking for new opportunities and offers come your way, are you saying no because you're worried it might be an energy drain? Or are you leaving that door open to possibility? When we're growing, evolving, ready for a change or a glow up, I can't help dropping that everywhere right now. Makes me excited for summer. Energetically speaking, right? Evolving and growing and changing energetically. The what and the why is what's up to us, wonderful humans. Maybe you're looking for more opportunities to feel connection and feel inspired. And then you leave the how and the when up to the universe. You believe, you set up the what and the why, and the universe delivers. The opportunity that comes might not look like you expect. So your knee-jerk reaction, and I'm speaking from personal experience, might be fear, worried it will be too much effort or a drain on your energy. If instead you keep that door to possibility open and say yes, try something different, you might get an outcome that's even better than you expected. One of my favorite things about home energy work are these little changes that give big energetic rewards. We have energetic and emotional, remember emotions are energy in motion, ties to all of our things. So what is something in your space that you can make peace with and let go of? Either throw it away or give it away, creating space for more opportunities and something new to come into your life. All right, celebrating where you are. We should always be celebrating. That's a really good vibe. High vibes too. One of the things I hope you take away from today's episode is growth doesn't have to look a certain way. You don't need permission to acknowledge how far you've come. Give yourself permission. You can celebrate yourself now. I'm celebrating you. I think you're awesome. You can appreciate your home now. You can honor the season you're in now. Before the next goal, before the next milestone, before everything feels perfect, there is power. There is power in recognizing what is already working. So, there's always room for questions, right? Food for thought. What untapped potential in your life is quietly waiting for you to stop forcing, or I always think of it as pushing, and start allowing? And as you reflect on that question, maybe I'll read it one more time. What untapped potential in your life is quietly waiting for you to stop forcing and start allowing? I also invite you to consider what untapped potential might be waiting within your home. What would become possible if your space felt more supportive, more peaceful, more aligned, more like a partner in your growth? Because that is the heart of the work I do, helping people create homes that support the life they want to create, helping people feel seen, supported, inspired, helping them create a little more delicious ease in their everyday lives. All right, Sparkles, that's it for today. If you want more information about a home energy reset, you can find that on my website, deliciousease.com, and I will see you soon.